Stop using microwaves. There has been so many different pseudo-truths on the effects of microwaves.
Joined the Royal Navy in 1960, and I specialised in microwave warfare. Radar, obviously, which uses microwave, but they don't just teach you radar, they teach you all about microwaves and other uses. So I understood about microwave warfare and how it can damage people, how it can harm people. A small part of my job was to question captured agents, spies, terrorists, because microwaves then were used as weapons, as they are today. It is a perfect stealth weapon, and when governments don't like a group of people, for instance, the ladies who protest at Greenham Common in England about the American missile base they camped, they were microwaved. We microwaved Catholics in Northern Ireland to make them sick. It goes on all over the world. And it's a weapon that you don't know you're being targeted because the dose is very, very low, which is actually more dangerous than a high dose. It's very, very low, and it may take a year or two, but you can cause neurological damage and cancers with low-level microwaves, and you can make all your opponents sick. It's a perfect weapon for a government.
You got to remember, people, microwaves is big business. That's why they want it in every home. So it's a lot of money made off microwave food products. So to tell you that microwaves are dangerous is not going to be something that's put in the mainstream. Microwaves irradiates food. It pretty much nukes your food and causes it to turn into some type of mutation. It's no longer food. It has no food value whatsoever after it's nuked. Let me repeat that. There is no food value after you nuke it. It has no minerals, no nutrients, it has nothing. It's devoid of life. It is so many studies that has come out. There are so many natural doctors, the top of the line natural doctors, that all say microwaving food is horrible. I mean, you got guys like Dr. Leonard Colwell, who says, you know, he gave an example of a study that they did with plants. And what did they do with the plants? They nuked the water to one plant, gave it to the plant for several days, and they gave the other plant just tons of fresh other water. The plant that had nuke water died in a couple of days. In a couple of days, the plant died.
The microwave is basically destroying every food value that's in the food and turning it into a toxin. So everything out of the microwave is highly toxic. And the food value is completely zero. It's the best way to kill yourself really, really fast.
There are so many studies like that. Dr. Richard Schultz constantly says, just throw away your microwave, right? But a lot of us who might have mates or family or whatever you might call it may not want to get rid of the microwave. The important thing is for you not to ingest anything that comes out of a microwave. It's completely toxic. Matter of fact, there's something I want you guys to I'm going to read to you guys straight from my phone. Russian scientists took thousands of healthy cats and gave them nothing but nutritious and natural foods that have been heated up in a microwave for a minute. The results: in 6 months, all the cats were dead. When the scientists performed autopsies on some of the cats, they found that the animals had literally starved to death. The cells in their bodies contained no trace of nutrients, compounds, even though the dead bodies looked well fed. microwaves had turned their food into deadly poisons. I hope that article made it extremely clear to you that microwave foods, and listen guys, I've done the research. I've known this stuff for years and years and years and years. I switched my life up years and years and years ago, over a decade. So I had to revamp and just see what the current information was about this stuff, and it's all over the place. You do any kind of research, do the research yourself so you can find out and read this stuff and it could hit you. Because a lot of people say, yeah, I know this, but they didn't apply it to their life. That means it really didn't hit them. Because if you know you're taking something that is toxic to your body, impeding your brain function, giving you aches and pains, and eventually causing your organs to fail in your death, you're going to have a whole different view on that. The way you eat is going to be completely different. That's how you know if you got the information. Like I said, check it out for yourself.